Today I'm going to give you a rapid introduction to the history of the Earth. You will find that it was a drama which was acted out upon a stage, but a stage that was constantly changing and moving. The action takes place beneath the changing scenery of the atmosphere, which both affected and was affected by events in the drama. The actors in this epic story include the plants, which grew and evolved, and of course there were the animals. Notice that these four parts, the stage, the atmosphere, the plants and the animals, all interacted and affected each other as they evolved during the 4.6 billion years of this story. It was a drama in four main acts, which geologists call eons. Let me summarise what happened in each of them. Act 1, the Hadean Eon. This covered the first billion years. I will represent the eons as parts of a circle, and the four eons together will add up to the whole circle of Earth history. Its name comes from the Greek word Hades, meaning hellish, so called because of the hot conditions on the young Earth. During the first half-billion years, the last of the planetesimals was swept up by the planets, bombarding the Earth and making large craters. Life must have begun during this first eon, but early life left no traces, so it is very difficult for us to understand how and where it began. Act 2, the Archean Eon. The next 1.5 billion years takes its name from the Greek word meaning ancient. During this time, the size of the land increased, forming continents which floated upon the mantle and moved and collided to form the first supercontinent. This eon begins when the first definite fossils of life are found in rocks today. At this stage, all life consisted of relatively simple cells called bacteria. The first bacteria derived their energy and building materials from the chemicals in the water around them. But during the Archean, more advanced bacteria evolved, called blue-green algae, which were able to use sunlight to create their own food, releasing oxygen as they did so. This changed the atmosphere and had a dramatic effect on other living things. It is probable that other structures called viruses also appeared at this time. Act 3, the Proterozoic Eon. The next 2 billion years saw life slowly evolve and learn how to make use of the newly released oxygen in the atmosphere. About halfway through this eon, more advanced cells called eukaryotes appeared. These had a well-developed nucleus, seen here as the blue ball with holes. And this is what their name means, well-formed nucleus. Humans have cells of this type. Act 4, the Phanerozoic. The last half-billion years is called the Phanerozoic Eon, whose name means visible life. It was during this relatively short period that animals evolved from the level of sponges to humans, that plants evolved from algae to grasses. Over the following episodes, we will look at this history in more detail, an experience which will hopefully give us more appreciation of how we work and where we fit in the overall scheme of things.